The power of the fourth. You know, I could start with this whole may the fourth be with you, but nope, not doing those jokes. Not today. What's happening, everybody? Hope you guys are feeling great. I'm Team Kills, and what I like to do is make gaming easier. So, have you ever picked or made a warframe that all you really want or need to do is spam the fourth ability to solve all your problems, just running around solving your problems? Well, instead of DE nerfing your favorite cheese tactics, this time we actually get to put some triple cheese on it, or at least 3 times the ability power cheese. Precision Intensify is a brand new mod. This comes from the new Deimos area, the Albec missions. This mod basically is Intensify times 3 for your fourth ability only. It's kind of its only major drawback. You can't pair it with any other the Intensify, like normal Intensify, Arcane Intensify, Umbra Intensify. None of the Intensifies, but you can pair it with other power mods like Augur Secrets, Transient Fortitude, Blind Rage, just nothing with the word Intensify in it. So, forget the builds for a second. Obviously, the most important question is, what is the best fourth ability to use this with? And the best one obviously is, well, the one you've already been spamming. You've kind of have your warframe built for that already. Whether it's Banshee, Rhino, Culvero, Excalibur, Umbra, Nessa, Frost, Nyx. There's actually a lot of good choices for this. So, as usual, I've got a weird choice for this. How about Atlas? Look, I know most people would rather Hydroid or Vauban, probably not Vauban. I personally would prefer Urali. I can drown people forever. But anything to do with Atlas's Rumblers is actually a pretty fun choice. Just making those strong Rumble bastards stronger and watching them do how they do it is a good enough reason to do this. But Atlas has a couple Syndicate mods that makes this a little bit more worth it to do. One choice is you can take those 2 Rumblers and turn them into one big Rumbler. And now with the Intensify, you can turn them into a big Super Rumbler, which you'd be surprised is actually more efficient than you'd think. More efficient than fun. But I've had the most fun wearing Atlas's skin. I know that sounds a little creepy, but that's exactly what I meant to say. He has a mod, a Syndicate mod, that allows you to just step into a Rumbler skin and you become a Rumbler, which is, it's awesome. You are so powerful. You are so tough. You are also so slow. You're a Rumbler. You can't run or bullet jump. You can only really do what Rumblers do, which is throw rocks and pound the ground. It's more fun than it is deadly. Like I said, it's weird. I like doing weird shit. It makes me happy. But the warframe that I'm actually going to spend the time on is good old Obi-Wan, Oberon Prime. After all, this was the first warframe that I used to run around having a slamathon with my fourth ability. Now I can have a super powered radioactive slamathon with my fourth ability. It's nostalgic. It feels fitting. And I've actually only just started tweaking him, and he's already killing level 180 Grineers by himself. So I think he's the one I'm going to spend the time on. Now, no matter which warframe you're going to spend the time on, we can buff all the fourth abilities with arcanes like Molt Vigor. After a certain operator action, the next ability you do is going to get a lot stronger. We've got a couple abilities in Infested Testicle in the back of our orbiter, like Empowered and Roar. Empowered is going to give you a 50% boost on your next ability. So you turn Empowered on, and no matter what you do next, it's going to get a 50% boost. Roar is going to last for a certain amount of time, but Roar scales with your powers ability. So, they both are very good. Roar, most of the time, is more power, but it takes more energy, and it takes some time management. The way I use it, if I'm using a warframe like Saren, I'm going to melt an area and then screw off and do something else. Then I use Roar. That timer's on long enough for me to kill everybody that I can, and then I'm off moving. and I don't have to worry about that timer. But if I'm using someone like Excalibur, then I feel Empowered is a better choice. Exalted Blade is a draining ability, so I don't want to be recasting Roar all the time. Plus, once I cast Empowered, it's going to work on the next ability for as long as that ability is on. And if you have a high energy pool, you turn on your Exalted Blade, you're murdering people, and you keep getting energy, and you just happen to have Exalted Blade on for the entire level, you're going to have that 50% boost for the entire level. So basically, if I'm using Wukong and my 4th ability is going to be on for a long time, I use Empowered. I'm going to be using Nessa or Oberon, I'm going to be using it once in a while or turning it off and on, off and on, off and on, off and on. Then I use Roar. The one that you choose to use, well, that's completely up to you. Depends on which warframe you're using. So, which warframe is the best one for this? Like I said, that's the one you're using. I am curious though, which one are you using? And as always, my ideas are open to tweaking. Make them yours. Make them better. Then let me know what they are so I can make mine better. And on that note, I hope this helped. I hope you join the team of killers. Become a killer of teams. Let me know what you're thinking in the comments. One of the ways we could talk. Make sure you keep it easy in life. And remember, just keep gaming.